Whilst up in Gasseni, I dropped into Serena to make use of their Wi-Fi and ordered some sambaza. These are little fish like whitebait, fresh from the lake. They were really good and you got so much of it, an entire basket. As I was heading back to my friend's hotel, I got waved by the police. This happens in Kigali, but I feel like it happens even more in Gasseni because we're very close to the border with DRC.
Yeah.
I thought I'd just talk you through this because if you're renting a bike or a car in Rwanda, it's likely that this will happen at some point. It can feel a bit intimidating getting stopped by police in a foreign country, but police in Rwanda are generally friendly and professional. No need to feel nervous about it. A couple of words of Kinyarwanda always help break the ice. Muraho for hello, and if they ask amakuru, reply nimeza. Amakuru means how are you, and nimeza means fine. But English is usually fine as well. Generally speaking, the police don't always tell you why you're being pulled over, but it's usually to check your insurance documents. So the first thing that I'm being asked to show is my yellow card, which is the vehicle ownership papers, and they also want to check my insurance. I carry both of these as photographs on my phone, and that's fine. But if you're renting a vehicle, make sure you have a copy of both of these, either in paper or digital format. I'm then being asked for my driver's license and my ID card. I have a British driving license and a Rwandan ID card. Having a Rwandan ID usually gets a smile.
I have everything today. It's okay. Thank you very much. Yes. You too, thank you.
If you're travelling and you're keeping your passport at your hotel or somewhere secure, it's a good idea to carry a photocopy for situations like this. That done, I continued on my way. You might recognise this road from the day I arrived in Gasseni. We're heading back past the beachside bars. This time, instead of taking the old road up through the hills, we're taking the new road along the lakeside. Lake Kivu is really quite something. It's part of the Rift Valley Great Lakes and forms part of the border between Rwanda and DRC, with Ijwe Island in the middle. You might have heard in the news recently that the continent of Africa is starting to split apart, with East Africa breaking away. It's going to take upwards of 30 million years to become its own island. But this is where it's happening, all along the Rift Valley. Still, on the upside, I guess it will eventually solve the landlocked issue. Access to the sea would definitely be beneficial for trade. The lake contains enough methane to power Rwanda's current energy needs for at least a couple of 100 years. More if extraction methods improve. Those power platforms we saw from the hotel in the last video are helping to accomplish that. And it's really important to take the gas out of the lake, as Kivu is the world's largest exploding lake. If gas levels get too high, the lake is in danger of a limnic eruption, like the Lake Nyos disaster in Cameroon. Only Kivu is about 3,500 times larger in volume, and there are estimated to be around 2 million people living along its shoreline. But it is very pretty. Oh dear, looks like I lost the race against the rain. And sod's law, the minute it starts to rain, you get stuck behind a bus. Definitely not worth taking any chances on these blind bends. And away we go. So, without sounding like an old woman, I remember when this was all mud road. This entrance on the left goes up to Nirvana Heights. If you remember in sunnier times the beautiful infinity pool, that's where it is. And just up there is Inzu Lodge, which is a popular eco-lodge with cabins and tents. Paradise Malahide is also along here, which is a nice place to get tilapia and watch the sunset, when there is one. Lots of traditional fishing boats go out here at night. You can see their lamps flashing on a calm evening and hear the fishermen singing. If you turn right here, you end up back at Bralewa. But we're turning left, which joins the end of the old road. This goes back the way we've just come, but up through the hills. Never take this road at night or in poor visibility, as lighting is non-existent and pedestrians play fast and loose with the concept of road safety. But this is the way I should have come the day I arrived from Kigali. And it's the way I suggest you come if you're visiting Inyoni.